sponsors of the day are Champs competitions, Brewer Clothing, Airwaves Facilities Management, and our good friends at Midlands Boxing Ring Hire. As I said earlier, we're live from the secret space in Digbeth, and we're streaming live on cfstv.com. We've got commentary by Neil Kelly and Dale Wood at ringside, and our esteemed ICO officials this evening are Mr. Garth Porter, Mark Graham, Tyrone Power Senior, Tyrone Power Junior, and Jimmy Kavanagh from ICO Scotland. And the ring card kids are proudly brought to us by AW Kickboxing. So Digbeth, are you ready? Okay, it's time to go for the first fight of the evening, and it will consist of 3 1-minute, 30-second rounds, and it's in the Masters Continuous class. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing endurance martial arts, it's Shak, Ahmed. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing school Brazilian tie in Brazil, Kelson, Barbosa.
So we're here at the secret space in Birmingham for the Maximus fight card. Second of the Maximus events. We've got a stacked card today. I'm here with Dale Wood. Dale, good card today in Prospect.
It's a full card, definitely. We've got K1, we've got full contact, Thai boxing. Should be an interesting day.
And the first contest opening us up, 2 veterans. Kelson Barbosa, all the way from Brazil. We've seen him on ICO World Championships. He's a good operator, former pro. And in the opposite corner, we've got a man on a comeback mission as well, Shak Ahmed from the Endurance Kickboxing Gym in Coventry. And when we talk about light contact, Dale, it's that grey area, isn't it?
It's a very grey area.
Sometimes it's really respectful and technical. Sometimes it's war.
It's not easy to step back on the power and let the judges do the jobs. Sometimes you've got to meet it with the same thing.
Shak stepping in at short notice for this bout against Kelson. Kelson's a hard man to match, former pro fighter. Good technician. I've seen both of these guys. They're good technicians. I don't think that this is going to descend into a brawl. I think it's going to be nice and technical.
Kelson looks familiar, but I can't say that I've seen him before.
Yeah, I've seen Kelson on a number of ICO World Championships. He's a staple of the Brazilian team, always there. Super nice guy. Very respectful fighter. Referee Mark Graham just checking their equipment in the corner, making sure both fighters are equipped, ready to go. As they come to centering for final instructions now. Dale, what can you remember from your light continuous days?
A long, long time ago. I think when I was in light continuous, it was on mats. It certainly wasn't in the boxing room.
Kelson slightly the taller of the two.
It's be interesting. You normally see Brazil automatically think BJJ.
Yeah, he's got a nice technical kickboxing style, Kelson. First thing that we can see is the southpaw stance. Nice and smooth.
Yeah, nice respectful opening first round.
Picking his shots well on the outside, Kelson. Obviously the lighter of the two opponents in there. He doesn't want to meet Shak head on, does he?
No. I think there's a bit of a weight difference. I think there's some light contact, but there's a weight difference there. Quite happy. Brazilian's quite happy moving around picking them shots.
Good integration of hands to legs there from Kelson. And neither fighter instigating the brawl, are they? They're keeping it respectful on the outside. I think there's a gentleman's agreement, otherwise known as a veterans agreement. Veterans don't want to go to war.
No, and it is what it says on the tin. It's light contact, isn't it? It's a good show.
Yeah, nice form there from Kelson, working off that jab, those round kicks to the body. Nice little short uppercut off that lead right hand there for Kelson. Yeah, nice opening round there from both fighters.
Some short body kicks from Shak as well.
Yeah, like I say, I think Shak just took this fight, I think, on Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, Kelson was already over and needed an opponent, lastminute.com. And Shak was happy enough to step in and give him some rounds.
You can't fault that half good full fight.
Both got a feel of each other after that first round. What adjustments can be made from Shak? I think Shak's going to need to be a little bit more aggressive. He's going to look for the decision here today. I suppose he was just getting a feel of Kelson in that first round. Yeah, just needs to be a little bit busier, doesn't he, Dale?
He is quite a little bit busier than the first round now.
Yeah, if I was Shak, I'd be on that front foot.
It's all round kick, looking down the centre.
This is better from Shak, though.
Yeah. Pushing the pace now.
Attempted spin kick there from Kelson.
Smothered there though by Shak.
Well, that's the thing. You take away the stylist by pressing forward, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't allow them to get their clean work up. Although Kelson looks quite comfortable when he's moving back, picking his shots also.
He's not missing a beat, is he?
Yeah, he's well in control of this one at the moment. Nice left leg to left hand. He's well containing himself pace-wise. forcing his work.
Pace has slowed down a little bit now for Shak.
Yeah, definitely a better round for him, but I think Kelson's still on top here, isn't he?
He's confident that he's got this. Obviously, with it being light contact, there's no sort of threat of that big bomb, is there?
Both fighters look well composed in the corner. Notice both fighters, neither of them taking a seat in the corner.
I see less and less fighters doing that now to take this seat. When it's over 3 or 5 rounds.
Yeah, I've always thought like it's a preference thing. I always used to sit in my corner.
I like sitting down.
Well, to be honest, I always used to slump in my corner. Always used to be very tired after my rounds. You used to take a seat in the centre of the ring, didn't you, Dale? A lot of the time.
Low blow.
Now, of course, Dale, former ICO super middleweight world champion. He was on the end of many winning decisions.
But I've also sat down in the middle of the room.
Back to the action.
Round 3.
It's that orthodox versus southpaw. It can be tricky if you're not used to facing a lefty.
Yeah, if you're not really in the gym, it can be a little bit awkward. That's 7 in the gym at one time.
7 lefties. Looks like Kelson's just holding his feet a little bit more in this round.
Shak's had a bit long in burst in that first round, it's still there. Control.
It's a balance issue there for Kelson, nothing to worry about.
Yeah, good control from Shak there.
The work is very samey though, isn't it? It's straight punches, it's round kicks. You'd like to see a little bit of variety in there. I mean, we've seen one attempted spin that didn't go well, but yeah, a couple of centre line kicks maybe.
I would have thought being in this control by the 3rd round, you would have started, not power-wise, but just making it a little bit more interesting.
That was nice. Twisting round kick there. Approach the last 10 seconds. Well done to both guys.
Yeah,
a nice little show opener, wasn't it?
Yeah, good respect from both corners, that's nice.
I wouldn't have thought there was going to be much deliberating to do by the judges after this one, Dale.
Nah, pretty straightforward. All credit to Shak for stepping in.
But it's a long way to come for a loss, isn't it, from Brazil?
It's a long way to come and not get a 5.
And really good sportsmanship from both fighters in the ring. That's what you want to see.
Yeah.
Fighters to the centre of the ring, please. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The first fight on the card is always the toughest. Everyone's been waiting, and these lads stepped in and did a great job. So the scores vote to the judges, and we have a winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, Kelson Barbosa.
Yes, as expected, a win to the Brazilian. But big credit to Shak for stepping in there.